Hi, another disused railway explore today. So I'm in Derbyshire, I'm in Bolsover district of Derbyshire. Just come to have a look at a little stretch of line that served Warsop Main Colliery. So Shirebrook's only a 10-minute train ride down the Robin Hood line from my home in Whitwell. It's actually the first time that I've gone south on the Robin Hood line since moving here around 6 months ago. So we're just going into Whitwell Tunnel here, and we'll see now the Creswell Elmton Junction Signal Box. Now that was the start of last week's explore down the Clowne Branch. And here we are, just arriving in Shirebrook. This old lamppost, still got the ladders on, still got the British Railways board notice up as well. So I've just got on the train, 11-minute train ride from where I live, and I saw this on Facebook. I think a chap called Pete posted it on, I can't remember which Facebook group it was now, but it's only a short section that we're going to have a look at today, but it looks like there's quite a lot to try and find, so I'll try and show you as much as we can today. So let's pull up our friend Rail Map Online. There's a lot going on this screenshot. So I'll highlight the Warsop Main Colliery there, and I'll put on the map where we're starting today's explore and just roughly where we're heading and the sidings that we're going to be looking at. And we've also got the LD&ECR going straight across the line that we're going to be seeing today. And we can also see its connection with the former Midland line, which is now called the Robin Hood line. And if we take a view of National Library of Scotland maps, we can see the number of lines that were in this area, especially around the sidings and the Warsop Junction there. So as soon as we come out of the station, we're straight onto the old line. These little brackets. A breezy one today, so you'll have to excuse a little bit of wind noise. It keeps fluctuating between bright sunshine and cloudy. It looks like we're going to be sticking with the cloud for now, but it is the best day of this week, so got to get out and do things, haven't you? So just leave in Shirebrook behind there. I've just got off the train at the station there. What I'm going to do, I've got the area off to the right hand side here. I believe is where the old sidings were. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a walk first down the old disused line. So this is the old trackbed that's been turned into a greenway, and so I'll follow the line down to the other end and work my way back and have a look in the undergrowth on the way back. So we have got a bit of a collection of lines in this little area that we're in at the moment. We've still got, I'll talk a bit more about it when we get close to it, but we've still got the old LD&ECR, which is still in use, straight in front of us. So Warsop Main Colliery, which this line that we're walking on at the moment, that was open from 1889 to 1989, so bang on 100 years. Since I got off the train about 10 minutes ago, it's been a very, very strong smell of cannabis. But we're not here to judge. So these sidings on the right hand side that I keep mentioning, now correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows the area better than me, but looking at old maps, I don't think that they would have been in any way related to Warsop. The Warsop Main Colliery. I think they're going to be more related to the line that went out towards the other collieries on the LD&ECR. So like Welbeck, Clipston. I can't remember the full list of collieries, but it did serve quite a few collieries. But yeah, from the old maps, I can't see where there would be anywhere for the wagons to be brought down onto this line. I think it's just purely coincidence that was just on the banking at the side of this line. So this bridge that we're coming up to now, so we're just approaching the area of Warsop Junction. So that bridge you can see there, that's still an active line, but that's carrying the old LD&ECR, so the old Lancashire, Derbyshire and East Coast Railway. So that's our old friend. That line's still in use now. So they're now called the High Marnham Test Track. So it's where they do a lot of the testing of the trains and the freight trains on there. So you can quite often see some quite interesting workings. But yeah, it was quite a. I'm gonna have to read this because I'll never remember this list. So that line served several collieries, like I've just mentioned. So I'll read off the list. So we had Welbeck, Thoresby, Ollerton, Rufford, Bilsthorpe, Blidworth, Clipston, Mansfield and Beavercoats, so as well as the High Marnham power station. So that's quite a lot of freight traffic. Obviously it's not used for collieries anymore. So we had a couple of signal boxes that straddled this bridge. It was one signal box, but it did move at some stage in time because of subsidence, I believe. And this, on this side that we're just scrambling up to, was one of those locations. Can't remember if this was the first or the second. So there's some brickwork there we can see. This ground is really soft. It's just giving way underneath me. So we've got it's like a fish plate there. Yeah, so just there is there. That's a live line that's still in use. Bit of metalwork there. It looks like a drain or something like that. Quite a bit of stonework down there. This fence isn't really, it's not sturdy. Can't really rely on that for support. But yeah, that brickwork. So is that to do with the old signal boxes then? I'm not going to go any further up there because, like I say, that is a live railway line. Sleepers again. Don't know what it is. When I did that Clowne Branch last week, I saw so many sleepers. I think it's kind of desensitised me to sleepers. So I got down there without falling, covered in mud. Don't know what my wife thinks I get up to when I come out on these. So that side, I think, was the other location for the signal box. So we can see various brickwork up there as well, some blue brick. I think that was the initial, I'm gonna get this all wrong, it's 50-50, isn't it? And that was the first location. So the line that we're looking at, it's not very long at all. It's really short. So we've just come under that bridge. We've been walking, I tell you, less than 1 kilometre, and we're already entering the site of the old Warsop Main Colliery. So you can see the village of Warsop, just peeking through the trees. And in terms of railway stuff, I don't think there's anything else going in that direction. It's fairly well overdeveloped now, regenerated, whatever you want to call it, into it's one of the collieries they've turned into a country park. Alright, look under that old bridge. Just noticed some stuff on the side of the embankment here. Pulleys from some signals there. all kinds of things strewn down, but yeah, that is an active line there. Lots of ducting and draining ducting and things like that. Or sleeper, something there with some bolts sticking out. You can see that there. Only a little scramble up the hill. Completely wiped out. Not feeling the best today, to be honest. Wasn't right for a few days. Just really lethargic, achy. Got a bit of a cold as well. I know what you're thinking. I did a test, it came back, everything okay. But they did find I was 4 months pregnant, so that explains the bit of weight gain. But I'm on the top of the sidings now. I'm closer to the end with Warsop Junction, so I'm gonna have a steady scout down, see what we can find. Some installation there, look like it, something on it. Yeah, usual signal cable, signal wire, pulley poles. As you can see, you're getting your usual excellent brand of descriptive, knowledgeable information. I'm not seeing a lot else though yet. We are just coming up to the junction, coming up to where the signal box was. I was right, I just had a look. I was right. The side we're on was the original site of the signal box. They moved it over there because of subsidence. I don't know the year though, but I don't think it was over here very long. Very rusty bolts. Lots of bricks too. That one's got some writing on, but it's not legible. I'll keep my eye out for any more. There's plenty of other things. Oh. Could that have been really long? Really long. I don't know if it's meant to be bent like that. It's about 2 meters long, that. So a few more things here amongst the stingy things. Oh, there we go. Nice little sleeper there with trap pins still in it. Whoops. Again, more bricks. Can't make any writing. Plate. Ah. It's got a date on there. Is that a 9 or an 8? 1952. It's like another fish plate. Metal thing's buried. Looks like a linkage some sort. Do shout out in the comments if you recognise any of this stuff. You know what it is. What's this? Ah. Always amazes me how much these little bits of metal weigh. I remember back in April I picked up that old brake that someone said was off a merry-go-round wagon. Could not believe how heavy that brake block was. Pounds of soil. Just trying to get through. There's something here buried. I've got the world's most thorniest tree on my head. Just uncover what this is. In there looks like that track or something. It's bent at a right angle. I don't know what that is. It's like a track style shape. That is well embedded though. I'm not gonna move it. I'm just trying to clear some of the vegetation out of the way. Yeah, there's There's all sorts of stuff I can see down there sticking out. This is someone's something over time has buried over this. More bolts. Look at that. So corroded. Could do with some gloves. Again, weigh a ton. Something else there. Something here, some building has been knocked down or something. It's quite a sizable structure. Well protected. Bramble bushes and whatnot. Yeah, there's loads. Brickwork. This brickwork over here. Assume that's some kind of hut or something. So we're right on top of the junction. Here we go. We're almost at the steel fence. Scanning around the undergrowth still as I'm walking. Porter cabin there, the other side of the fence. So that's looking back to where we've just fought our way through. So that's looking at the junction. So we've got the main line, existing line should I say. Used to be the LD&ECR, then LD&ECR at some stage. Just going straight across. And yeah, our railway, our sidings here would join there. There are more sidings as well on that side. I don't want to be going any further in that direction. Right on the side of the lines there. It's not fenced off at all. I've not crossed any fences or really gone past anywhere. I don't think you'd bumble up here by accident though. I think you'd only be up here if you're looking to either get on the railway for whatever reason, or if you're doing what I'm doing, or judging by all the cans that are left lying around, coming up for a steady drink. And there's going to be signals around here. I'm guessing around the brambles around there where we can't get to. It's too thick. That's way out of bounds. There's going to be things down there. There's going to be some signal posts knocking around surely. Let's just have a look up here where this signal box used to be. So we're right on the edge. Now, just be careful with my track record. So I was looking down where we walked underneath the bridge, Warsop Junction, and here's the foundations. Or here's where the original signal box was. Not a lot to see. Got a cut down telegraph pole there. I'll just walk straight past this on my way. Oh. I presume it's something to do with the signalling system. It's covered in ivy now, but oh, that's fallen off. Vandalism. Sleeper there with a pin. Yeah, still more of these. Obviously, we're near a signal box. And we're near a junction, so there's going to be points, there's going to be signals, there's going to be those little stumpy concrete posts, excuse me. That's the edge down to the colliery line. That looks like a track fastener, a bit dirty. One of those here we found on the concrete sleepers, still attached up near Seymour. You'll never hear me complaining about the sharp things and the thorns. In fact, you will. I complain about them every week. So, don't know what they are today. They're huge. The biggest thorns I've ever seen. Sorry, I'm getting grumpy. Should let me grumpy on video, should I? But I'm a bit hungry as well. That doesn't help. Keep hearing what I think's gunshots. It's just boy racers. Just noticed on the banking over here. It's hard to miss. That is massive. Oh, so heavy. I presume that's a coupling. Wagons. This is hard work now. It means stung from every direction. Look at the size of them. Yes, admitting defeat on that bit for the minute. You can see the bridge in the distance. I've done the length of the banking all the way up to where these pylons are. I can't see an easy way through there at the minute, so I'm going to see if we can get back up a bit further up, because I have seen photos of things that I've not seen. Can't really say I'm particularly enjoying myself today, to be honest. Not every explore is fantastic. I think it might be somewhere I return when I'm feeling a little bit more sprightly. And there's a train in 10 minutes that I really want to be on. I really don't feel like waiting around for another hour. So from here, the line went straight through what's now fenced off, straight through this little industrial estate. This is where we saw those little lamps, little buildings at the start, and then just joins up with what's now the Robin Hood line, so the former Midland Railway. Just the other side of those shipping containers. So that's it from me. Goodbye from Shirebrook and the Warsop Main Colliery line. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Take care, and I'll see you soon on another video.